Hi, I'm Laura Ruth, and I'm an independent consultant with Usborne Books and More. Today, I want to share some of our great new resources for learning with Usborne Books and More. Starting with our Peek Inside series. We just added Peek Inside the Seashore to this series, and what I love about this series is it has lots of flaps to get your kids touching and interacting with the text while it's teaching them. So we learn about what is near the sea. See here, we have different flaps for this one that we can find an anemone under. So lots of flaps to get your child engaged while teaching them facts about the seashore, from animals to pebbles to everything else that they'll find there. So definitely check out our new Peek Inside title. Do we have any travelers that love to go to our national parks? If so, you definitely need to get our new title, Explore America's National Parks. If you can just tell from the front cover, the graphics in this book are beautiful. So in this story, you can go to, or in this book, you go to all of these different parks and you learn about things like Yosemite. So you can see it has lots of facts and images to learn all about the park. You have Olympic Park, gives you some facts about it, some more facts about Olympic Park. So you can learn all about these parks from all across the United States while seeing these vibrant images. You also learn about how to take care of our parks and why we need our parks as well. Speaking of learning, diversity is a huge topic right now, and it's important. And so in our All About series that we already have, Friends, Family, and Feelings, we're adding All About Diversity. So just looking at the front cover, you can see that there are lots of different people in this world, and we need to know what makes everyone special. And it's because if we were all the same, we would be pretty boring, right? And so this story goes, and it teaches us about things like how we have different bodies and different brains, and how we can understand each other, and how our families might be different, and how we might eat different things, and so on. So definitely check All About Diversity to teach your child a little bit more about what makes us all special. Now, another book that kind of teaches some diversity that we've had a good while is What a Wonderful Word. This book is amazing because it's a collection of untranslatable words from around the world. And so you have words from French words to Japanese words and Belarusian words like talaka. It's the act of working cooperatively, as when assisting someone in his or her house or field without expecting payment or other than a good meal shared at the end of the day. So there's not another word for that, just their word that they use there. So it actually teaches us a little bit about how, a little bit of language, but it also teaches us to think a little bit about other countries and their languages and why they're important. We added to that series with What a Wonderful Phrase. So this is actually a collection of idioms from around the world. And so I actually got to learn why we say raining cats and dogs in the United States. But you have some other ones like to show off your wrinkles in front of a silkworm. That is a Korean idiom. There's no cow on the ice. That's Swedish. So you get to learn about their idioms from around the world and just enjoy a voyage between different cultures. And we also added some great new math titles this go around with this release, starting with our first numbers book. And so in our first numbers book, it has nice 30 pages, and each spread is focused on a number from 1 to 10. So these are all things that come in one. This is a great introduction before you get to the big book of numbers that we already love in our house too. But this is a little more focused on the numbers like 2, and so we can see that there are 2 of each of us, is this the way to number 3? So they talk a little bit about what number's coming next. We each have 2 legs. And so you can see all kinds of different things about numbers, and your child can count them. So great book for those kids as they first learn our numbers. Then I would think about the big book of numbers. We also added Look Inside Math and Getting Started with Math. So Look Inside Math is one of our flat books, and it starts with telling us about how math is everywhere, and we can kind of see the different types of math everywhere. We can talk about using numbers, counting in groups. We can learn about our shapes. And so it's just a great overview of math. And I love that at the end, it has this math challenge. So you're trying to solve all of these things to get to the sunken treasure at the bottom. Definitely check out Look Inside Math for your little math lovers, as well as your kids that need help with math. It's great practice, as well as Getting Started with Math. This is one of our Usborne STEM books. So that was a flat book. This is not a flat book. It is regular pages. It's made for a little bit older, but it takes us all the way through things like what are some tools that we have? What are numbers? It goes into thinking about addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, our times table. So you can get lots of different math concepts all crammed into this book for your child to learn about. Even money's in there. We know all kids like to learn about money. So definitely check out Getting Started with Math. And I wanted to finish, this is actually the one we've had for a while, Usborne Phonics Readers, Ted and Friends. So we've had this one, and it comes with a CD, but we now have one that's $5 cheaper, and it just comes with the QR code on the back, which is also on the back of this one, where you can just scan it and it reads from the QR code instead of having to purchase the CD. This book is great because it has all of those phonics readers in it. And look at the names. You can tell just by the names what it's focusing on. We have our short A sound, our short E sound, our short I sound. So this is great for those newest readers to check out. The one with the CD is $19.99, but the one without the CD is only $14.99. And you can use it to really build that language with your early readers. So thanks again for checking out some of our newest books for your little learners, and I hope that you go to the website and explore some more and check out some more that Usborne Books and More has to offer, and ask me any questions if you have them. Thanks.